Hello guys, and here today I'll be showing you how to make GFX on Roblox Studio. So let's just begin. So first of all, you want to open up your Explorer and Properties and Toolbox. But before you do anything, you want to load into Roblox Studio. And once you download Roblox, it should come with Roblox Studio. So anyways, let's just go into View and click Explorer, Properties, and I guess we could use the toolbox for faces. So I'm just going to press play. And once I press play, then I load in. And then if you go into workspace and then cut myself, there's two methods of doing this. There's this plugin called load character. You could load any character, link in the description below. Or you could do this. So now, as you can see, I cut my character, and then you want to go into workspace and paste into. So I paste myself into the game, and now, well, into the workspace, and now you can change whatever face you want by searching up face, and then you could just select your face. And then you could drag your face into your head, and you could delete the face that I've already got. But anyways, so once we've got a character, we are going to pose it. So I am just going to be waving to you. So there we go. And now let's just select our other arm. And there we go. So we've technically posed our character. So we could add some grass into the background. So if we if we select grass and then we do grass mesh, and I'll just drag it down here. So there we go. So this will be our little scene here. So what we're gonna do next is we are going to select our person, then we are going to do export selection, and then desktop, and then GFX tutorials. Well, it's recommended to go onto desktop and then make a folder. So by right clicking, pressing new, and then folder, and renaming it to whatever you want. And now, so this is my folder. And now make sure you just name yourself to maybe Dragon Player 0012. And then make sure it's .obj here, otherwise it won't load into an object. So now let's just take our grass, let's click export selection, let's just do grass. Next thing we're going to do is go into Blender. So make sure you load up into Blender here. Alright, so you might be thinking this looks complicated. So I'll just roughly explain everything. Let me just close my origin real quick. So if we select our cube and then we press X to delete, then we delete our cube. So how do we actually move? So what you're going to do is go into View, and then you're going to go onto Navigations, and then Walk. Navigations, right click on it, and then change shortcut. And for me, I am going to press K to run around, I guess, the screen. So as you can see, when I press K, I can move around. So now, once we've done that, we are going to go into File, and then Import Wavefront OBJ, and then we are going to go into our we're going to find our folder, and then we are going to place ourselves in. So make sure it's this cube one, not like this paperish one. So once we've imported ourselves in, so as you can see, we've got ourselves, we've got me in. So now I am going to import my grass too. So import wavefront ABJ and then grass. So I've got my grass, and then up here we've got like these circles. Make sure you press this one. And then as you can see, we've got our little scene here. And if your game or if your Blender gets laggy, you can set it to this one or this one. And once you've finished doing whatever you want to do, then click this one. So this is just how it looks when you render the image. So if we select our light and we drag it to wherever we like. So there we go, we've got our little light here. So this is our light source. So now we are going to select our, well, before we do anything, we want to go into scene collection, well actually camera, and then we want to click this one, this icon here, the second one, and then we are going to go inside film and then make sure it's transparent. So when we do our picture, it's going to turn into PNG, so we can add background layers to it. So there we go. And now if we go on to the third one, we can change its resolution and how it should look. So for instance, we could do it 2000. And now let's just select our camera, and if we click this toggle camera, and it's basically 0 on our notepad, well yeah, notepad I guess I think it's called. So if we press K, then we can move around and set our position. So let's just set it here. There we go. So now if I click this again, then we'll be back here. So once we've done that, you could just like do, well, we could select us, and I don't think we should do anything else unless if you want to change, well, if you want to play around with these, which I don't recommend. Well, I do recommend, but then make sure you change them back to whatever they were. So I'll just change myself to a 0.5 in metallic, and yeah, so that's me here. And now if we click render and then render image, so there we go, this is our image here. And if we click image and then save as, and then if we go into GFX tutorials, then let's just call this and then as you can see, it's PNG, so we could do save as image, and there we go, we've saved it. Now if we load it into paint.net, then we'll look up, well, we'll be in this. I'll leave the link in the description with the link to download Blender and paint.net. So paint.net is free, but you can also buy the paid version. But I took the free version. So paint.net and Photoshop are very similar, but I just use paint.net because it's free. So anyways, so we're gonna click file and then open, and then if we go onto our desktop and then we go into GFX tutorials and then we do us. So there we go. This is our little, yeah. So if we go onto Firefox, let's say, and we search up sky in the background in Google, and there we go. So let's just find a pretty good sky. So there we go, we're on full screen now. Let's just take this guy, copy image, and then go into paint.net, and then we'll, down here there says add a new layer, and then we are going to put this layer behind our GFX art, I guess. And then we are going to press Ctrl V and then paste it in. So there we have it. So we've got our art, I guess. I'll just place this a bit up here. And if I select my character, and if I go into adjustments and then brightness and contrast, this is okay, I guess. Oh, let's just go back. Let's just go back to here. So I am going to select myself again, and then adjustments, sorry, brightness and contrast, and let's set our brightness a bit up. And there we have it. We've got our art, I would say. Yeah, I'll count this as art. And yeah, so this is technically it for this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed. And well, you could also add another layer, I guess, and you could just add some writing. So we could just do pick a font. There's so many fonts to choose from. Let's just pick this one, and then we could select, well, you could select any color, I guess. I'm gonna select the white one, and then let's just do happy summer. I'll just do, well, you could really write anything here, but I'll just write myself. There we go. Then we'll put this behind the layer. So there we go. We've got our GFX, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next episode. But before we do anything, you want to press save as, and then that's going to desktop, go to GFX art. Well, no, GFX tutorials, and then select it to be PNG if you want, but PNG I usually use, tutorial picture, and then save, and then I usually do the highest one, and then OK, and then flatten it out. There we go. So yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you in the next episode. Goodbye.